Alright, guys. Yeah, sorry about that last time. I'm an idiot, so I didn't have my microphone on, but I was actually saying last time I have a cough, so sorry if I'll be hacking coughing throughout this whole thing. Last time we actually did manage to rescue that, what do you call it, the puppet show there, and managed to fix Sally's lab. So that's something at least. It's on the agenda for today. Visit the chemist. Findings mounts. Yeah, okay. So visit the chemist. What can we do here? 9 points, that costs 10. Isn't that just the luck, eh? Where are we trying to get to exactly? Is it going way up there, eh? I think you just sleep for 2 or 3 hours, that'd be fine. Be worth it to keep the Popo office.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make you a veal pie. Hush, little baby, don't make a peep. Mama's gonna take you for a ride in a jeep. Look, as a poet, Mummy makes a very good chemist.
Hopscotch lessons right out in front of Miss Chippy Park.
Hopscotch lessons.
Brush up on the rules. Be sure to attend Mr. Talbot's lecture.
Never mind your Pilates class. Go to your hopscotch lessons.
The celebrity caller is going to be Dr. Faraday. You calling it? Yeah. Well,
Nothing I urgently need. Am I going the right way? I think I want to go back the other way, don't I? It's weird, you can look through the garbage, they don't mind, but if you try to run, then they start panicking. Probably want to stay. Where is this? That's just unfortunate, is what that is. Chemicals. Sunshine need bleach, rowan berry, an empty bottle, and flour bag. Alright. Likely you need some antifreeze and some... Oh wait, never mind. A rotten potato for all your rotten potato needs. Ah, the headmistress, this giant head that yells at you.
Please step away immediately. You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately. You are
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Stick it down,
The giant head just decided to attack me. I've done nothing wrong. Ah.
You're coming with me.
You'll never take me alive. Ow.
No snakes in my garden.
Good old stew. Can I make more of this, I wonder? Healing bomb, medicated bomb. That's the stuff. Oh, yeah.
Bloody revolvers. I've got a sunshine somewhere, haven't I?
Conveniently located, just to piss you off.
You will take your joy immediately.
Because... Alright. Ah, the cannibalistic butcher. Remember him?
You will
The
take
thing
your
about men
joy
is
immediately.
they pretend to be brave. When they act brave, it's hard to remember they're just people. When a man seems quite certain of himself, you know he's hiding something.
Do ya? Hiding something really big between my legs.
Those peepers weren't there before. Why are they trying to keep people out?
Well, if it isn't Sally Boyle. Himself is upstairs tinkering.
When will he be?
It's been weeks now. It's a device you left behind. Apparently, it's quite clever and complex.
I just came to buy some chemicals.
Over my cold, dead body.
Fiona.
It's not just borrowing my man while you were here. I could have got over that. It's the ambitions you put into him.
Fiona, I'm sorry.
He wants to be more than a village chemist. How's that, I says? Will you go to London to study to be a doctor? Will you take over Hayworth Labs? She still wouldn't take you back, I says. But you sold in the stars. And now he can't barely see where he's going.
Maybe he liked me because I thought he could be more. Do you ever think of that?
Get out of here. Get out, you witch. And don't let the door hit you in the arse on the way out.
She needs to take her joy.
Well, she's mellowed. Fiona said Stuart's been working on my old pituitary extractor. Maybe I can get it back from him later, when she's not in the shop. Wait. Harry Cavendish. He still works for the labs, doesn't he? And he owes me a favour. I'll drop by his house.
Let me guess, he's like dead, slumped over his desk or something, and we're gonna get chased by the police.
Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to. Sally Boyle. Well, I haven't seen you in a dog's age.
What happened to your eyes?
Oh, this little thing. Dr. Hughes miscalculated the brominating reaction and it blew up in my face. Then he convinced Dr. Verloc it was my fault. So I got the sack.
That weasel.
Oh, you don't have to pretend you're interested in the tedious old lab. How's the glamorous life of an experimental chemist?
It's a bit blocked at the moment. Can't get mercury amalgam.
Did you know they vent gallons of it onto Rat Home? Oh, well, you wouldn't. You've moved on to greener pastures.
I'm sorry. I thought Anton knew what he was doing.
Oh, I don't blame you for leaving us all behind. When love fades, you have to move on. Well, I'm sure you'll figure out where to find some amalgam.
Maybe I will. But someone's got to prove it was Dr. Hughes's fault you lost your eyes.
You know, you're right. He could hurt someone else.
Is there any evidence that it was his fault?
You know, now that you mention it, his lab notes. He keeps them in his doctor bag. I bet they're all the evidence I need. Oh, you know what? I bet they'd also tell me how to extract the amalgam you need out of the stuff the lab is piping onto Rat Home.
I'll get you his lab notes.
Here's where he lives. Come back, and I'll tell you where to find the pump outlet.
Don't go anywhere.
Wouldn't dream of it.
So he just stumbles around everywhere. That's why this place is a mess. That's what I infer from this.
Well, you can't say Dr. Hughes doesn't have a keen sense of style. I'd better be particularly careful in there. If he knows I'm there, it'll get nasty fast. Don't worry. Mummy's not really helpless. Men like it if you let them play the hero.
Front door does seem kind of obvious. I can't believe we don't have a lockpick. That really held us up last time. Home for girls, the more wayward the better.
They don't make them like you anymore.
Stupid doctors out there. Did need some bleach. Stiff upper lip. Reduces all damage by a small amount. Ooh, not so good stuff. Which one about that?
Who's there? What's going on?
It's not where I was aiming, but okay.
What's that?
What is that?
Who's there? What?
I don't think you've had your joy, have you?
Police! Please!
This must be the bag Harry wanted.
Or should be trapped up here with no way to get out.
You're sick. You need help.
You've got
Don't struggle.
Quite a sturdy bag. I wonder if Gwen would fit in here. She'd need to be able to breathe, some source of oxygen, and soundproofing in case she starts crying. I bet Lionel could make something like that.
Ever carried your baby in a bag before?
Are you a maniac? Put that down.
Seriously. No, idiot. That could have gone better, I guess.
Harry? It's Sally. Sally Boyle.
Just a moment. Just a moment, damn it. I can't get to the door as fast as I used to. Did you get Dr. Hughes's bag?
I've got it.
Aren't you Brillo? Well, here's the formula you'll need. You can get to Rathome via the maintenance tunnels. There's a code at the door. It's 1649.
I really am sorry about the accident. I thought Anton had a handle on things.
Well, now we know. Cheerio.
Nasty. I'll need a few things before I go. I can get... there from any hatch, now that I've got the code.
Get there before time runs out, or she'll die from a dirty diaper, or what? Damp diary. Made it this far. The hardest part was continuing to go to work without joy, seeing how daft they all are, but pretending to be like them while I made my plans. Oh yes, I'm a great pretender. She was always so sure there was a resistance plodding away. Why can't I find them? The celebrated Mr. K says there isn't any such thing. She was so sure. Is he lying? Doesn't he trust me? I suppose there's no reason for him to do. Will he help? Tuesday. Does she miss me? She's always stiff upper lip, but every now and then one detects a twinge of feeling bad behind the mask. She'd say, "Would you like some tea, love?" And I could swear she meant more. And that's what I meant when I said to her she never called anyone else love. And sometimes her hand would linger for just a moment when I handed her the cup. I miss her. I don't miss the rest of the lot. Certainly not awful Arthur always making googly eyes at me. Wednesday. Mr. Gates says to lay low a bit longer. If I turn off the pump, the water will build up. And then if there's an intruder, I can just turn the power on. Oh God, I dreamed V and I were swimming. We swam and swam until we turned around and couldn't see Wellington Wells anymore, and then we dove for 1,000,000 fathoms, like lost from the darkness. Friday, nervous wreck. 2 bobbies chased me coming back from the phone booth. Thank God I rigged the electricity. They made the most awful sound. I wonder if they had sweethearts. Are some girls missing them right now? Or is it just some popping an extra joy and trying to forget why? Saturday, more dreams of V. Even after I woke, I stayed in bed with both my eyes closed so I wouldn't lose the feeling she was with me. I could still go to a mood booth and pretend nothing happened. But I won't do it, not after she meant the way she looked at me. She'd never stray from her appointed path, no matter how much she loved anyone. I suppose she mustn't. She's not really English, is she? I wonder if she's really the daughter of a Maharaja. She mustn't let anyone remember her skin is dark and her hair is dark and her eyes. Mustn't think about that. But she stands there like a statue sometimes, and she seems someone out of Bhagavad Gita. If you take away the odd purrs and the riding suit and put her in robes of silk. Mustn't think about that. Now is the time to dare and endure, says the old man. Sunday. Nauseated. Cooked Bobby was bad enough, but now it's rotting Bobby. I need a new shelter pronto. Let's find out if Kay thinks it's safe to move. Time to leave another message. So the long one, wasn't it? There's a diary of the girl we got in that house. Dear Diary, I don't see why they sent me off to live here. It's not as if anyone in the village doesn't already know my condition. This is just so they can pretend. They're all about pretending, aren't they? The food is horrid. How can I eat for 2 when I barely keep the food down? Head cheese. Hope they'll let me go home for Christmas. God knows what cook here will put in the fruitcake. She hates us all. Dear diary, the ladies in the village gave me that look again, but I refused to hide away in this house for 6 months. 6 months! It'll be summer then. Strange to think how I'll go home afterwards and we'll all pretend like nothing happened. Like when Margie Oliphant came back and everyone pretended she'd been visiting cousins across the bridge. No one will ever marry her now. Nor me, I suppose. Not unless I move away. I wonder if a man can tell. Will my body be different? No one will tell me anything useful. Oh my God, I'm never leaving this house again. I don't care if we are required to go to church. These women are lunatics, the way they have ganged up on me. You'd think they'd be glad I'm giving up the baby. They put their children on the train. Wouldn't they want another child? But no, I'm apparently the worst sinner in the world for sending mine away. Am I supposed to raise it here? Much better to go off and live on a farm. Oh, they screamed at me, rabid dogs. My heart is still pounding. I hate them. Someday I'm going to punish them. I'm going to punish them all. Tidbit of drama for you. I think we turned this one on when we were Arthur, right? So we can probably just
I don't actually like long walks.
so we can finally get that nothing to see here. That's what we want, yeah. All right. Music. Take some moldy bread for chemistry sitting there. That's how you make penicillin, isn't it, from mold? There's a nappy and pure water. Oh. Cloth scrap and duct tape.
There. That feels better, doesn't it? Try to make it last, please. It's much harder to make a decent nappy than it is to poop on one. Try telling that to a critic, though.
Where is Lionel? Probably going to wonder why I want something that can carry a baby if he doesn't know I already have one. Cloth scrap from a garbage can. That's what you need to make a diaper. Something tells me he's going to need ingredients to make this thing.
I can't remember what it's like to feel safe.
What's your fancy?
I've got another little tinkering job for you, Lionel.
I do so enjoy these little commissions. No one else challenges my imagination quite like you do. That's a rather odd bag. What would you need that for?
Oh, that's for certain compounds that have to be kept at a very specific temperature and pressure.
Aren't you clever? Well, it might take a little while, but I think I can figure it out. Come on back in a little while.
Have you got my chemical bag?
Not quite yet. I had no idea you had to be so careful with chemicals. Give me another little while.
There's another one we're supposed to see here. Remember that garden we couldn't get to as Arthur because we kept on getting zapped? I don't think we even have a shovel, do we? So what is there to do? Come back. I think it was Lionel we talked to, that, didn't we? Right home, right home.
The road goes ever on and on. Ugh, my nose needs a bath.
If you don't mind, Mr. Tullett, it's not a lovely day. Not for him, at least.
Lovely weather.
Should probably put on my bed clothes for this. See, even I can't breathe here. How do I get out of here? Excuse me. I don't... Seems like an awful long way to go for some wastewater, doesn't it?
I half expect to see some horribly mutated Cheshire cat watching me from one of these trees. Oh. Where do I get the keycard to this?
The Cheshire Cat or the Mad Hatter? The Queen of Hearts. Winning argument. This looks promising. I like this.
Aha! I was sure Antoine had another lab, but he always said it was my imagination. A lab partner knows.
Please stand by for decontamination. You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
Some nice booze on him anyway. I didn't mean to drink from that, but okay. Overdrive. Vinegar. If nothing else, this place is a treasure trove for ingredients. Resignations. All my men have quit or gone on holiday. Despite doubling their joy, they don't seem to fancy working on an island where the city is dumping downers like some sort of latter-day leper colony. I can no longer staff the waste pump facility under these conditions, but I will personally remain here as long as I can out of duty. You're welcome, you bastard. Jimmy Cardigan. Kind of hesitant to flip these switches and let them out for some reason. See that guy? Yeah, he wants to kill me. I know he does. Dexapam? Dexapam. No, you can go all day. A little bit longer. Doctor, Dexapam is right for you. Permanently increases maximum stamina by a moderate amount. Sugar, syringe, and phytosteroid. What does overdrive do? Slow auto healing factor that lasts for 24 hours per dose. Alrighty then. Can I jump up and grab that? Looks like I don't have a choice. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Sigurd, that's how you land a man.
Yeah, I'll remember that. That's probably what I need in there, isn't it? Oh, what else can I do here? I still can't believe you can't just jump up there and grab that ladder.
What's this key card doing here? I bet whoever left it was wearing a dress without pockets.
Please stand by.
Ah! That actually...
Don't fucking touch me! Finders keepers.
So-called toxic wastewater. I was dismayed to learn that 6 Rat Home employees quit over fears that the Joy Factory wastewater causes plague. A better supervisor would surely have stopped such rumor mongering. It is your own fault for rejecting my suggestion that you test the waters on waste rolls to allay worker fears. I was quite insulted by your suggestion that these experiments would be unethical. We cannot cure waste rolls, therefore surely experimenting on them is the correct ethical choice. Logic clearly dictates the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. If you cannot see the way to agree, then perhaps someone else would be better suited to be supervisor.
I suppose I just shove my canteen in there and hope it doesn't burn my hand off. Full canteen. I hope Harry's right about getting the mercury out.
I kind of want to explore up here. As stupid as that is. That has nothing to do with us. They have no.
Alright, Theoden.
Go ahead and. What I'm going to do is drop this here. Equip this thing. A blue Molotov. Don't. Polarity device. That place is a treasure trove. Kind of worried that rat would try to kill me there, but I guess not. Is that everything? Can I fast travel from here? Melee attacks have a small chance of breaking target's weapon. Haggler. Oh, memory.
I won't let anyone take my little girls away.
How do you plan to manage that? You mustn't lie to them.
I'm not.
I said, how do you plan?
You can't fast travel from this location? What? I have to go all the way back there to use that stupid... Alright. Well, with that, folks, my hard drive is probably running into space now. I'll thank you for watching. I guess we'll continue our adventure next time. Have an awesome weekend. Cheerio.